All right, guys, obviously the big news of the week, it's been discussed, and we will continue to discuss it on this show. The quarterback change, Dillon Gabriel getting the nod. He is the 41st Browns starting quarterback since 1999. Reg, what did you think?
Well, it's about time. Something had to give. I mean, unfortunately, Joe just has not played good football. You need a spark on this team. And if you drafted those young kids, you got to find out whether or not they're going to be able to play down the road. Now, I always feel sad for the guys that have a lot of age, that are losing games, and their time is going to expire. But this is what we're faced with. We hope this kid can come out, play, get the ball out of his hands quick, make some plays, let some other guys help him out, receivers catch and make yards after catch, and maybe we can get a win because, Minnesota's pretty hurt on their offensive line, and we had one of the best defenses, if not the best defense in the NFL.
Ash, you were out there this week. I mean, you were there on Wednesday before they left. They're saying all the right things. They're excited about their kid. Of course, they're not going to come out and sound not excited, but they want to know what they got here.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Reggie, right? They need to find a new spark. They need something to work for them. But I'm curious to see if it's going to be Dillon Gabriel, right? Because I was talking about this to Mark on our podcast, Off the Leash, not too long ago, and I said, the pieces are still around him are still the same, though. Jerry is still dropping balls. Things are still happening. I don't think that changes all that. But, yes, you do need someone new at the helm, and you need to figure that out, and maybe that gives you that spark that you need. The one thing about Dillon that I appreciate about him is he has been able to take so much of, trying to deal with his first NFL start, going over the pond when he's making this start, but so much of the attention has not been on Dillon. Everything is about Flacco, then it's Shador, and then we saw what Shador did in the locker room when I asked him those questions when he started miming and things like that. Dillon finds a way to stay really locked and loaded and just down to earth, and I think that that's going to be big for him because he has so many things going on outside around him that, he knows he kind of has to put up or shut up, right? Because the Haslam said they want to see what these young guys can do.
And you got to know that he's been preparing for this for a while. He had to see these games that Joe was playing. He knew his time was coming. He just didn't know when. And this releases a little bit of pressure on him from not playing at home or having the opportunity of looking bad at home. He's away from everything else. He's away from all the issues, the family and all that, and he can just perform. And the thing is, and yes, he does have all of the same pieces around him, but sooner or later, as professionals, they've got to tighten up, help the young kid out.